All right, it's James with funky hair again. How are you guys doing? So, I'm just gonna do a quick 10, 15 minute live here. Wanted to talk about a few things. I actually got my handy dandy list right here, but the first thing I want to talk about is easy. So, see this shirt right here? This shirt was one of my goals, right? So, literally, I can't remember. I think it was 2000 was the last time that I was able to wear and feel comfortable in a large t-shirt, right? I've always been an extra large. What's up, Christy Dawn Ingersoll? By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, these are recorded live on my Facebook page. So you can go to facebook.com/James Bennett 70 and find me. But anyway, so back to it. So yeah, one of my major goals. So my first major goal was getting under 200 pounds. So I did that a couple weeks ago. I'm still kind of fluctuating in that 190 to 194 range. Hello, Alicia. Good to see you. But my secondary goal was to change, my clothing size, right? So I've got a large T-shirt on, which I haven't done in decades, and yeah, had to buy a new belt, so that was cool. Well, yeah, about 3 inches down on my waist altogether, all from this ketogenic lifestyle. So, anyways, it works. If you're wondering, if you're not wondering, don't worry about it. So, T-shirt goal. Another thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know if Dennis is on, but powerless. See, I got a problem. All right, here's the problem. You see it? Can you guys see the problem? I'm not done. My day sucked at work today. Matter of fact, it sucked so bad, I almost could not get away from my desk. Hey, Dennis. So I've got. Let's see. Let's get an update here on the old Mickey Mouse iWatch. I've got. Oh God, you guys can't see any of that, right? So, anyways, 5,000 steps. So I'm 2,500 steps short of my goal, and I did not read a chapter of Think and Grow Rich tonight. So what am I supposed to do? I got everything else done. I just didn't get that done. I got my motivation done. First thing this morning, I watched 30 minutes of motivating videos on the YouTube. I like to add "the" to things because I'm old. So at least that's what my daughter tells me. Let's see. I did 30 minutes of training. I actually can cross off another one from my list. I did 3 reach outs today. That's where I make contact with 3 people, either about my opportunity, my product, or just to say hi. It doesn't seem like enough, but I'm starting with doable goals. It says, what does it say here? It shows in reverse anyway, too. Okay, cool. So, I'm drinking hint water. If you're doing keto, this is great. It's infusion water, no carbs. Anyway, so here's what I'm going to do, and here's my advice. So if you're doing this daily power list where you knock out your 5 things you want to get done every single day, then and you find yourself behind, stay up later. Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he was giving a graduation address, one of the things he said is you should sleep faster. Same thing. And Stephen King, when I read him at the tender early age, I don't know, I was like 18 or 19, I don't know. Wasn't that tender, actually. But what he said was that as you increase in age, you decrease in your need to sleep. And I don't remember if he actually broke this formula down, but for every 2 hours of sleep, you are asleep 1 month out of the year. Do the math. It works, right? So that means I average 6 hours of sleep a night and have ever since I read that, which means that I'm alive for 1 month more every year than anyone that's sleeping 8 hours a night. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't sleep 8 hours a night. I'm not your doctor. I'm not your spouse. I don't know how much. Hey, Angela, I haven't seen you in a while. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what your medical situation is. But what I'm saying is that we all have 24 hours in the day, right? And if you haven't hit your goal and you want to win, then you need to keep working. So literally, I've got an hour and a half and 2,500 steps, which is about, gosh, I don't know, a mile and a half I've got to walk. So I'm going to do laps outside while I'm listening to Think and Grow Rich on Audible. Right? That counts. I think that counts. I think that's Debbie Branning. Oh my God. I wanted to talk to you tomorrow night, Debbie. Debbie is a ghost hunter. She does hotels specifically. I want to talk about the supernatural-esque things that are happening in my house, and maybe quiz your brain about how I can find out if it's something to worry about. So I might be hitting you up on instant message or direct message later, Debbie Branning, because I definitely think there's something weird here. Okay, I don't think so, but my wife does. Let's be honest. Okay. So back to what I was saying. If you want to win on the power list, you have to dedicate yourself to winning. And sometimes that means that you are simply going to have to sleep faster, as Mr. Schwarzenegger would say. Although he actually says sleep faster. Something like that. Anyway. All right. So that's what I got going on there on my power list. Dennis, I'm telling you, man, you're inspiring me to do this every day, because I got to tell you every day if I made it or not, right? That's pretty awesome. Talk to Troy Price. Troy Price is another podcaster. He might be on right now. I don't know. I thought I saw him. But Troy does podcasts with his wife. He used to do a comic book podcast with Will Mitchell, who's been on a few times. And he's got some interesting ideas to go along with Dennis's. I think the podcast on Sunday is going to be about podcasting. Kind of cool, right? Something I happen to know a bit about. So we'll see. And he threw in a neat twist. So he also said I'm binge worthy. Not in those words. That's actually my phrase. But he binge watched all 6, or listened to, probably listened to all 6 of my podcasts last night. So that's kind of cool, right? I'm up there with Dexter and Breaking Bad and the Everygeek podcast. That's kind of cool. That reminds me, if you get a chance, go look for me on iTunes. I actually haven't even looked at my iTunes ranking or site, or go to anchor.fm and hit subscribe or like or leave me a comment. You can tell me to go to hell. I don't really care, because no matter what you say, it's actually going to help me. So if you wouldn't mind helping me, just take the 3 minutes it takes to go click on one of those buttons and let me know what you think. I really appreciate it. Okay, so binge worthy. Coinbase, that's another thing we're going to talk about, right? Y'all know what Bitcoin is. I started talking about this like a month ago, and it literally I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I have the worst effing luck in history. Bitcoin climbed for like 3 freaking years. It was an unstoppable juggernaut. The day that I invested, it started to tank. It literally is worth half of what my initial investment in it was. I think I put in like $200 or $300. But here's the point, okay? Bitcoin will recover, or at least cryptocurrency will. It might be Ethereum, it might be Litecoin, but I'm going to drop a link down below, and this is totally, I'm telling you right now, this is a selfish thing I'm doing, right? If you're interested in getting Bitcoin, right now it's like $8,000 a Bitcoin. Its high is somewhere around 18. So it's a really good time to invest. It costs very little money to get much more value, and it is starting to climb. It's the first full month where it tracked as a climb all month. Even though it has not recovered to what it was in December, it's actually a really great time. The lowest I've seen it is at around 6,000. So, I mean, 8,000 is not a bad time to get in. And if you use my link, we both get $10 to invest in more Bitcoin. So, yeah, whatever. So, I'm going to do that. By the way, I also use a very small stock investment web page that you can do a minimum of $5 towards anything, including Warren Buffett's investment plan. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I'll drop a link for that also. All right, so this is Christy Dawn's turn. This is according to the Den of Geek, which is a page that I enjoy quite a bit. This is the Marvel comic universe watch order. This is not the chronological order. Please understand that, Christy Dawn Ingersoll. This is the order that you should watch them in. So, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger. They threw in like this one shot called The Consultant. That's like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Don't bother. I'm just going to do the movies. Not Agent Carter or any of that stuff. So you do The First Avenger, and then you do The Avengers, and then you do Iron Man 3, and Thor Dark World, and skip all the TV and go to Captain America Winter Soldier. And I'm going to post this, by the way, so you can see it. Then Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this is cool. Right after Guardians of the Galaxy, you get to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 back to back. Very cool. After that, you're going to go watch... No, none of this other... They're even throwing Daredevil in this watch order. It's crazy. I probably should have looked at this earlier. Avengers Age of Ultron. Okay, movie. Ant-Man. Great one. Chrissy, you'll like Ant-Man. Let's see. After that, skip all this. Captain America Civil War. Another great movie. Then, one of my favorites, Spider-Man Homecoming. Doctor Strange. Let's see what else they got going on here. Oh, they even threw the Inhumans in. That's kind of sad, right? And Runaways. Ouch, too soon. Thor Ragnarok, and then, of course, Infinity War. That's what you're trying to get to. So I will type that up for you or give you a more concise list. And, but yeah, that's your order. I know all you've really seen is, I think, Iron Man 1 and the first Thor, first Avengers. So you get a lot of movie watching. But, I mean, it's a great binge weekend. You know, you could probably really, really get this. Yeah, get through it in a weekend. Especially if Juliet's into, like, all the pretty pictures and action. All right, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, and then I'm going to wrap it up, because we're, like, almost at that 15-minute mark. So, Alicia, you got an extra 5 minutes. Here's the deal, yo. This keto thing, I'm really good at being in ketosis and staying on my diet and staying on point. And I've got great results. I've done, 23 pounds since January 27th. So that's pretty good. But here's my deal. And I've been watching a lot of videos. I watch a lot of videos about stuff I like. So I watch a lot of videos from different places. Not just from the product that I use, but from, independent people. And one of the things that they're saying is that intermittent fasting is the way to go. Look, man, I do these podcasts at 10:30. I'm up at 6:30 at the latest. I edit these afterwards, not podcast live. I put them on YouTube. I get more work done. I'm doing 6 hours of sleep. Listen, am I the only one that's getting hungry at like 10 o'clock at night and not able to do the 12 to 14 hour intermittent fasting? If that's the truth, if you successfully don't eat from 7 p.m. to, say, 11 a.m. the next day, drop me a 1. If you do eat after 7 or before 11, drop me a 2. I want to know if it's just me or if there's other people with the munchies at 10 o'clock at night. Because I really think that my results would get better if I hit the fasting full on. That's what I got. Oh, and then the last thing, okay, again, this is for Amarillo people mainly. Sorry, everyone else. But we got T-shirts ordered for our little keto group here. It's called Mom City hashtag Mom City Keto. They're on their way. And if you're interested, we might open it up to outside people as a Facebook group. So let us know. That's it. That's all I got. We're dead on at 15 minutes. I appreciate your time. I don't want to waste it. I hope you got value. Please let me know if you watched it live or on replay down below. And as always, just click the like button. Just do it. I mean, it's nothing. It means nothing to you. Really, it doesn't. All right. Thanks. Bye.